Today, we're going to go through the punch number system. There's a number of different ways you could do it. Different people use different numbers and different combinations of numbers. This is just one way to do it. Also, the way I hold the mitts is slightly different to a lot of other people. And I do it for a reason. And if someone can show me why they have a better system, you can bet your bottom dollar I'd be changing like that. But this is the system that for me works really, really well. And it's a very easy system. It's really, really good for beginners especially. And the good thing is, I put it on Mitch about 5 minutes ago. So Mitch has literally never done that with me. So this will show you what you can do with the system from a zero start. It's a system of using the mitts and numbering the punches so that you can create combinations. I use a number of set combinations, and I just wanted to show you the way that I like to use these mitts and apply the simple number system. So if, for example, I wanted a left jab, a right cross, a left uppercut, a right cross, and a rip. And you remember, you're doing a 3-minute round or something, and you want to go quickly, and I've got to rattle that off. I go, okay, left jab, right up cross, left jab, right up across, and a left rip. You get confused. But by using the number system, you go 1, 2, 5, 2, 9. As long as you know the system, you can make it work. So it's much easier to go 1, 2, 5, 2, 9 instead of going left jab, right cross, left uppercut, right cross, left rip. It's too hard to do. It's silly. So we're going to show you. I brought along my trusty mitts that I've been using. Here's another important thing too, which I'm breaking the rule today. I always wore inner gloves, little cotton gardening gloves that you get. I used to buy them in Hong Kong. When I'd go to Hong Kong with work, I'd literally buy 10 dozen or 5 dozen. And I used to train a boxer named Tyrone Tongi. I give him a bunch as well. And I still have bundles of them sitting around. You wear the inner gloves. Normally, boxers will wrap their hands. That serves two purposes. One, it's designed to protect your knuckles and hands. And two, it absorbs the sweat. It doesn't do a good job either way, in my opinion. That's one of those things that's a little bit like, a wooden spoke wheel from the 1910s that you're trying to still use on a car when an alloy rim is so much better. Well, I think there are better ways to wrap the hands and protect the hands than a wrap. It's just a tradition, and I personally think you could let it go. The other thing too that I like about the gloves is that it still allows you to get a good grip on your fist when you're using them, whether you're using them inside boxing gloves or inside mitts or inside punching mitts. So I don't have them today because we're just doing this live, but you put the inside. I've been using these probably for 10 years, and normally by this stage, they'd smell so bad you'd want to put them over in the corner. But cross my heart today, these do not smell one little bit.
Just the leather or whatever it is.
Just smells like the leather. That's because 100% of the time, well, 99.9 now, because I've broken the rule today, I always make sure I've got the inner mitts on. We're just going to show you and talk as we go. The reason I don't like the left-right concept is if he throws a left into this one and then throws a right into this one, someone who's not good at holding mitts will gradually just come at that angle. If you watch my hands, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and the next thing you know, he's fighting two different people. It's very easy to get the mitts to start to drift apart. It takes a bit of getting used to keep them together. The other thing too is it's not realistic. He throws a punch. Okay, now throw the punch, leave it out. Throw the punch. Now look how far away he is from my face. So, in my opinion, he's training an incorrect distance. Okay, the way I like to do it is I hold this one here and I hold the left one in line with my face. So when he throws it, he's So throw it, leave it out. Now you can see that it is at a realistic distance. If he was to punch me in the face, it'd be spot on for the distance. Okay, so I get him to throw the left into my left hand. And the other thing too is here, you can start to damage your shoulders, your rotator cuffs and everything. And I had a really bad injury 18 months because somebody hit the mitt in the wrong way and tore my rotator. So if you're doing this and you're constantly having to absorb the blows like that, you'll hurt your shoulders. This one I like because what you can do is the punch is actually coming, so I can actually pull the punch in like this. So when he throws the jab, now, one, it's on my face length. You can see from there when he throw it out really slow. Look, it's going to hit my face if the angle is different. Two, it allows me to absorb it really well. So now when he throws it, I can just absorb it. I don't want to soften, let him hit it and shoot my arm back. That's how you injure your shoulder. What you want to do is, it's like a kick shield. You want to absorb it. So when it comes in, I want to catch it like that. There. Okay, now when he throws the right, he throws it into the same hand. So now instead of him going left and right, two different targets, what I'm doing is he's going left and right, one target. Again, one target. There, like that. I only bring this one in when I'm doing things like left hooks, uppercuts, and rips. Okay? Some people hold the mitt here for a rip. If it works for them, beautiful. I never do that because as he pops in and throws the rip, come even further forward, what happens if he misses and he pops his elbow, his eye on my elbow, or gets the distance or the timing wrong, my elbow is sitting right there. I have seen boxers literally pull out of professional fights because in the process of training, they caught an eye and had to get stitched up because their trainer did it this way. I prefer to do it this way for a rip. See, like that. Okay? So we're just going to run through the number system for you. Odd numbers are all left hand. Even numbers are all right hand. So that's the first thing that makes it very easy to remember. A 1 is a left jab. That's all. You go 1. So instead of having to go left, 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 I go 1, 1. Okay, 1, 2. A 2 is a right cross. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. When I do the 1, I like guys to tag their own chest between. So that will make sure that you're not going ba, ba. Okay, you want to go 1, 1. You get the full distance. So 1, 1. See, by pulling it all the way back. 1, 2. 1, 2. Same target, same distance for both punches. Now this is where this one comes in. And as you start to work with speed and power with like professional fighters, if you like, this one hardly even has to move. All it does is go 1, da, 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 da. There, 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 there. So that's a 5, that's a 3. A 3 is a left hook. So we go 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. See, like that. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2. Up, 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 up. Now, Mitch has never done this with me before. You know the numbers. We've been over the numbers once before, but this is literally the first time we've ever worked the mitts. So 1. And you can also get the fighter to concentrate not so much on the power of the punch, but on the rhythm of the flow. So you get a metronome going on. I've actually spent a lot of time over the years with metronome. Did I do it with you?
We have in the past.
Yeah. You work with a metronome because rhythm is something which is difficult for people to understand when they throw punches too hard. Okay, so we go 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. Again, 1, 2. Now you hear the rhythm. 1, dun, 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 dun. The rhythm is broken. What we want is pop, 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 pop. So he slows the left jab, right cross down to bring it in time with the left hook and then the second right cross. So, pop, 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 pop. 1, 2, 3, 4. You hear the difference in rhythm then. That was a perfect rhythm. Again, pop, 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 pop. Again, pop, 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 pop. That's the rhythm you want. You don't want to hit it so hard that some punches will come quicker than others. But by keeping the rhythm, it forces you to stay relaxed through the technique. If you try to hit the leather off it every single time, you're going to over fake it. Okay, but by maintaining a solid rhythm, you're going to maintain a relaxed flow. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. A 5 is an uppercut. So all you do is you change your left jab, a left hook, into an uppercut. There, again, there. Okay, so all I do is I go left hook, a 3 into a 5. All I do is that. Okay, so go 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. Now I just said 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. That's better, easier than saying left jab in the heat of the moment, in the heat of the round, better going left jab, right cross, left hook, right cross, left up. It's like 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. So 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. See, all I did is go from that to that. That's all I had to do. Again, 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. Again, 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. Now we're going to relax the punches and slow them down to get a rhythm going. So I want you to listen to the rhythm. You can almost close your eyes and listen to the impact of the pads. What we want is bup, 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 bup. We don't want bup, 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 bup like that. Just bup, 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 bup. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. Okay, now remember, it's like playing the piano or the guitar. You get the tune and you play it slowly. And then as your neurology gets used to the combination of kick, you can speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. Well, that's what we're doing here too. We want to go slow. 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3. Again, bup, 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 bup. And I'm going to go the bup, bup. I'm the metronome. So relax. 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. Again. Bup, 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 bup. Well, now I'm going to speed up a little bit. Bup, 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 bup. Again. Bup, 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 bup. So you keep that rhythm going as you maintain the punches. But if you try to punch too hard every time, you lose the rhythm. Lose the rhythm through excessive tension. When you put excessive tension into any technique, you're actually incorporating the antagonistic muscles as well when you're just slowing down. And remember, kinetic energy is determined by speed in particular. So just come again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Again, remember, you've got to get that boom, 1, 2, boom. You've got to get that rhythm right. 1, 2, 3, 2. Bop, 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 bop. Again. Bop, 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 bop. You hear that rhythm? Again. Bop, 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 bop. Now 5, 2 on the end. See, you keep the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. Good. Okay. We go through the numbers. 1, a 2, a 3. It's 3 that one. Oh, sorry, 3. Good. A 4 is an overhand right. Boom. See, like that? Probably the most powerful punch in boxing. If you look at really big knockout artists, quite often the big power punch is the right cross. It doesn't mean it's the one that knocks most people out because it's easier to see. Probably the left hook or the left rip is the one that gets them most because it's so quick and it's off the front hand. Okay, so 1 is a straight, 2 straight, 3 hook, 4 overhand, 5 uppercut, 6 uppercut. See, now that, remember the even numbers are on the right hand. 5, 6. There, 5, 6. A 7 is a straight to the body. Normally I'd have a body pad on, but he doesn't need, I don't want him to hurt his hand on my muscles. No, don't hit too hard. So a 7 is a straight to the body. An 8 is a straight to the body. A 9 is a liver shot, and I hold it like that. And 10 is kagi ski, and I hold it like that. Now the difference between a rip to the liver and a kagi ski is the rip to the liver comes in and up to the liver. The kagi ski is a circular motion this way. Okay, you're not actually coming up the same way. Remember, it's off the back hand. The reason you can come up with a left rip is because it's off the front hand. There, bam, bam. With a right hand, it's off the back hand. So you're not going to be able to do that in the same way. So what you do is you use that spinning motion there, like that. Okay? That's very effective in itself. There's your 10 numbered system. Every session, you won't necessarily use all 10. And in fact, I've probably gone a couple of years without using quite a few of those. Like I wouldn't use the 10 so often. Most of the others will probably use, but you don't have to. For a good combination workout, you may only use the first few with a 9 on the end. So we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, I'm going to go there. My bad. 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. See, this one doesn't move. Again, watch. 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. Again, 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. All I had to do with that was that. Okay, now we're going to put a 9 on the end. 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, and a 9. 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, and 9. Notice how I step through. It's not 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 9. It's 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, and 9. Because you can't go 5, 2, 9 with the same rhythm. What you do is you go 5, 2, roll, get your right shoulder on their elbow, and then unwind. Okay, so it's a broken rhythm. It's 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, and 9. That's a good way to remember. 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, and 9. Okay? Again. 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, and 9. See that? Now what he's going to do, what Mitch is going to do now, we're going to change the angle slightly. After the 9, he's going to rotate off, boom, and then come back with a right cross. The reason he does that is because of the tendon reflex in the body. When he hits, the body weight comes back. When he steps, see that backward motion? When he steps and rotates the foot, he comes here with a 9, boom, rotates, bang. See that back movement there? He rotates, you get a back movement, you get the tendon reflex off the back leg, you take advantage of that tendon reflex, so now when he rotates, boom, and you get that rotate back. That's, you want to feel that tendon reflex. You can't rotate, heel on the ground, stop, pause, the tendon reflex is gone. Every time you work a good flow with a combination, you're taking advantage of the reflex, the tendon reflexes through the body, and that's what you're looking for with the rhythm. Okay, so once again, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. See the rhythm slightly off there? So Mitch is going to have to either slow down the first 2 or speed up the third one. Again, 1, 2, 3, 2. Again, bump, 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 bump. That's better. You hear that? Much better. Again. Bump, 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 bump. Yes, you see the difference in rhythm there. Again. Bump, 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 bump. Good. 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. See, keep the rhythm. You won't necessarily hit as hard in certain punches, but you'll hit with more effectiveness because of the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2. 5, 2 on the end. 1, 2, 3, 2, 5. Again. 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. And he's going to step through with a 9 this time. 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, and 9. See how? And 9 with the broken rhythm. Again, and now after the 9, he's going to step off at the angle and come back with a right cross. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, and 9, rotate, 2. Now, for karate, what we haven't warmed up, so I'm not expecting Mitch to do it. What we're going to do is 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 9. Rotate, punch, and roundhouse kick. You can carry straight through with the punch. The punch leads into the roundhouse kick like that. Okay? You can put the foot down and then step off that way, rotate a roundhouse kick that way as well. So you can be very creative with the mitts, with the numbers. You've also got the kick numbers as well. The kick numbers are the same. We'll worry about that on a different day. So once again, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1. We're looking for rhythm. You want to you want to close your eyes and listen for that rhythm. Almost, but not quite. Not quite, and you need to get it perfect. 1, 2, 3, 2. See the difference there? Much better because he relaxed the left hook. He didn't try to hit the left hook as hard, which gave him back the rhythm. Again, 1, 2, 3, 2. Good. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2. And a 5, 2 on the end. 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. Good. You can also do this. 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. Underneath, back with the right. Underneath, back with the left hook. So if I go this way, under, the weight will go forward, back, set up the tendon reflex for the right. Under. If I go this way, it'll take the weight onto the left foot. Boom. Now here's another golden rule. When he throws the left hand, he goes left hook, left uppercut. The weight is always on the left foot. When he throws the right, the 2, the overhand, the body shot 8, the weight is always on the right leg. So you want to work on that. Weight on left for left, weight on right for right. That's a golden rule that you need to work on. And you can see when it's wrong, because if he tries to throw the right and brings the weight too much to the left foot, there's a degree of power in the punch, but the back leg starts to skate like a 10-pin bowler. Okay, but on the other hand, if he sits down on the right, you get a much more powerful balanced shot, and balance is key to a powerful shot. You can't hit with power if you're off balance. I mean, you get away with a lot of things simply because of timing. Okay, so what we're going to do now is the 1, 2, 3, 2, 9, 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 9, rotate off, right cross, so that's a 2, and a roundhouse kick 2. Okay, kick 2.
And the kick's in rhythm too.
The kicks again will be a broken rhythm. So rotate 9, rotate 9 broken, rotate 2, and then you can either do that with a broken rhythm, or you can throw the right, bang bang, like that. It depends on the sort of kick you're doing. Again, so 1, 2, yes, like that. Remember that for me, I have to make sure I get that pad up to my head quick, otherwise Mitch is going to kick my block off. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 2. Listen for the rhythm. Up, up, up. See that? Again. 5, 2 on the end. Good. 9. Rotate. You didn't step forward properly. Let's do it again. See how the broken rhythm works. Now after the 9, instead of going back there, he's going to rotate off out of dead zone. 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 9. Rotate off. And roundhouse kick if he wants. Let's do it without the kick first. 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. Rotate 9 and boom. We'll go this way so you can see the rotation. 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. 9, rotate. Boom. You get that punch. Again, let's do this angle. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. And 9 and punch. You see that? Now he's going to follow with the kick. 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. Rotate. Boom. Good. And 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. 9, rotate. Boom. And let's do it this angle to finish. 1, 2, 3. And there you have it. Again, he can throw the kick and step forward. Rotate off and roundhouse. There. That works well as well. So he does the 9. You can just do that. 9. Boom. Rotate off. Punch kick. Step forward. And you get the tendon reflex by rotating the leg. Boom. Yes. So once again, there's a 9. Boom. Rotate right. Roundhouse. Boom. Steps forward. Rotates. Roundhouse again. So there's a really good number system. Remember, left hands are odd numbers. Right hands are even numbers. 1 is a straight. 2 is a straight. 3 is a hook. 4 is an overhand right. 5 is an uppercut. 6 is an uppercut. Okay, 7 is a body right, a body lead. Right is a body right hand. 8, that is.
8. Yeah,
yep.
Cross.
9 is the liver shot. 10, kagiski. And you can put those together and combine them with kicks as well. That's a really good system. Nicely done, Mitch. Yeah, so, I mean, that was pressure on Mitch because he literally, that's the first time he's ever done mitts with me. We'd gone through the numbers. He knows the number system. But that was the first time, and especially putting those rotation with the tendon reflex for the kicks together was not bad for an old bloke. But anyway, that's a great system for you. I hope you got something out of that. If you've got any comments, please leave them. Look, the best way is tell people about it. Take a link. You do right-click on the video and copy the URL, put it on your YouTube channel, put it on your Instagram. Just send it to your friends and try to get as many people along as you can, because I think we genuinely have something of interest that people could learn from. Always
And the number system's fun. People can model the video and just do it.
Yep, 100%. You have a lot of fun. I'm sorry that Ben, Sensei Ben, works during the day, so he's not able to do these videos with us. I'm working with Ben down in Sydney at Anthony's Amadia's dojo on the weekend. I'll get him probably to do the number system for me. We may even try and video it, and I'll, if possible, add it on to the end of this, or add it as a separate video as well. But the boys who have done this a lot,
they're so smooth.
Yeah, very smooth.
Yeah.
And when you transfer it to kumite, it removes this urgency to try and knock the skin off every single punch. You just realize, you boom, you change the angle, boom, boom, roundhouse kick, and you're just nice and relaxed, and you, like Al says, you hit it with smooth. Yeah, it can work with yourself on the bag, by all means. 100%, Al. In fact, I'd probably work this system with myself on the bag more than anything. Of course, there are differences because of the angles and so on, but if you have a good bag, definitely it'll work, Al. Of course, have you ever used the pads to simulate short bursts of attack in tournaments? Well, rather than that, we use a big mitt for that. The pads are too easy to miss and too easy to get injured. If you're using, by all means, we just do some amazing stuff with the mitts when someone gets good at it. But more than that, I think with the big mitt, it allows you to be more free with the flow of technique, and you don't have the danger of injury. But that was a lot of fun. The mitt work and the number system, it's magic. Thanks, guys. Remember, like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that sort of stuff. Pass the message on to my Patreon family. You have no idea how much you appreciate it. I'm able to magic microphone and everything based on the Patreon donations. So thank you very much. It really keeps us going.
Yes.
Anything you'd like to say?
I agree. I just agree with all of it. Get it out there. I post it every week. I think they're great videos. The feedback's been awesome, and the comments that people leave under are also really helpful as well. So thank you all.
And then what do you think of the number system for you?
I love it. I think it's fantastic. Yeah. And so much to work on, the rhythm, because it's just immediate feedback. There's no hiding it.
Yes.
It's bop. It either was or it wasn't. That's it.
And you can't hide it.
Yeah.
That's very true. Thanks, guys. Of course, look forward to seeing you next week.